Here with Anders Sorensen after the 4-3 overtime win over San Jose. And Coach, just kind of your overall thoughts on the game. I know there was emotional start to it for you guys with the Philp goal, and then San Jose had that push, and then the highlight reel goal, but just kind of your synopsis of this the overtime win here tonight.
Yeah, I thought they pushed us back there in the third. I thought the game was kind of a seesaw game up to that point. Even though we were up 3-1, we had a good big penalty kill there and scored on the PK, and then we scored right after. But then I thought they had a really good push in the third, and obviously they tied it. So it was a big 2 points for us.
What does it say about your group to win when maybe you didn't have your best third period, best ending to that game?
Yeah, no, it's huge. It's this time of the year, it's huge. Points are points, and let's move on.
A couple highlight reel goals from Colton Dach this week. What have you been seeing out of him in his last few games, returning from injury, and then the confidence and the skill to be able to pull off these moves in big moments?
Yeah, no, he's got that part of his game. He's more active. He's involved more. He's engaged more. He's winning pucks in the yellows and making plays off of there. But really happy. Just with his compete level has been much better.
Well, let's not bury the lead. Philp came back. He scored 3 minutes into the game, one of his first couple shifts back from injury. What was that like on the bench and for the guys and everybody that was a part of that down there in the first period when he gets that goal?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're all just super happy for him, right? It's been 10 months since he played hockey, and he's gone through a lot of stuff, and he's been here every day doing all the work he needs to do and then some, and there's been some ups and downs emotionally, I think, with what was going on, but he's stuck with it, and just happy for him.
And then within the framework of just this game in of itself, was there almost an emotional letdown at some point with that moment coming so early in the game and having to reset later?
No, I don't think so. I think we were fine. Like I said, 2 periods, it was kind of a even game, even though we were up, and then third they pushed us back.
Well, let's talk about his play throughout the contest. What did you make out of him in his first game back since he played 318 days ago in May?
Yeah, no, early on it was good. I think his legs wore a little bit towards the third period there, so we were trying to save his minutes a little bit. But it's also the first game. But we love his instincts. I think he had another chance to score. He could have had 2 goals today. He was around the puck. He makes things happen. So we're really happy to have him back.
We also saw Zach Sanford in tonight, his first game with Rockford. You mentioned trying to get him going, get him up and running a little bit. Seemed like he started to be in and around the puck and around plays more as the game went on. What did you kind of see out of him in his first Rockford game?
Oh, that's a very good evaluation, Mike. No, I thought he was really good. He was engaged. He was around it, and he had the puck on his stick, and really good on the wall. Like, you can tell he's a pro. He makes little plays, and yeah, really happy.
Maybe just one fix heading into tomorrow, looking ahead to this St. Patrick's Day matchup against the same Barracuda team.
Great question. We've got to look at the video first. I'll let you know.
Thanks, Coach. Congrats. Here with Philp after the 4-3 overtime win against San Jose. Philp, you score on, was it your second shift back in the lineup? What was this night like for you? You scored that goal in the first. What was that like for you as well?
Yeah, that felt great. Not going to lie there. Yeah, it's a long time coming, and it felt really good to be just in the mix again and be in the fight with the guys. So awesome to get the first one there that quickly.
I asked you before the game if you would rather kind of be eased into it or thrown into the deep end, and you said you wanted to be thrown in. Well, you started the game, and then you scored the game's first goal like 3 minutes in as well. What were the emotions after you scored that first goal? It hits the back of the net. It's your first game in over 300 days with Rockford. You come back from injury, and boom, you're in the goal column.
Yeah, it felt great. It's nice to get one early. It gives you a little confidence, start to feel the puck a little bit more again and feel better out there, more confident making plays and stuff. So that was awesome, and yeah, I was happy to win and happy to be back.
Looked like Ryder's dad, Brian Rolson, taking the slap shot on the breakaway a little bit out there. But you had a couple of scoring chances here tonight. What do you think of your game overall?
Yeah, pretty decent. Definitely room for improvement. Lots of areas to get better at. But overall, it was nice to get some chances, some looks. Thought Gusty and Dach did a really good job making plays to me in the middle of the ice to allow me to get those looks. So it was fun playing with those guys, and I want to build off this, build some momentum, and keep getting better.
Where did you feel like your conditioning was at tonight? First game back in a long time. How'd your legs feel?
Pretty good. I mean, there's always going to be nothing mimics a game, right? No matter what you do in practice or things like that. And I think we got caught out for about 3 minutes in the D zone there in the third. So those are never fun. So yeah, I mean, that'll I think come and get better as I play more too.
You guys didn't have the best third period as a team. Outshot 16-6. San Jose making that push. They tie the game and force overtime. What was it like trying to weather that storm? I mean, you guys had the shift to end all shifts there in the D zone, but you guys had to weather the storm, and you did. What does it say about this group being able to kind of overcome that third period and pick up 2 points?
Yeah, it was good. I mean, it wasn't our best period, and credit to them. They kind of ramped things up there and took it to us for a while there. I thought, we did a good job. Even though we gave up a lot, we were able to kind of get our heads back and finish it out there to get to OT, and then that was a heck of a play by Dach in OT. So, like I said, room for improvement all around, I think, but we'll build off it.
Congrats, Philp. Thanks.
Yeah, thanks.
Here with Colton Dach after the overtime winner against San Jose Barracuda. Dach, another highlight reel goal. That's a couple for you this week alone. Where do you get the confidence to pull off these moves, and how do you feel like in these last stretch of days when you're able to convert on these spectacular plays?
Yeah, I think it's kind of just all instincts and, seeing a lane and just taking it, driving my feet, cutting to the net there in overtime, and had my head up, just saw the goalie went down early and saw some room up top and just tried to get it there.
So you had that one, then you had the Dangle-Rama goal on Tuesday as well against Texas. So are you just kind of feeling it right now? Is this something that, obviously you've always had great skill and things like that, but these last couple games especially, we've seen it on display. Is that a confidence thing for you coming back from injury?
Yeah, I think, I was hurt for a while there, so I had a lot of time to work on some little skills. So, but no, I think it's all just instincts and, taking my opportunity where I can. And, I was pretty lucky that one. I scored that one on Tuesday. It was a long shift, and that could have turned ugly, but I was glad it went in, and it's a great play by Gusty to get that to me in the middle.
In overtime, you were out there with Isaac Phillips and Zach Sanford, who, you guys had never played together or anything like that, but the three of you were out there in overtime. Was there chemistry between you three? I know you kind of scored off the face-off, and there wasn't a ton of passing sequence leading up to the play, but what was it like going out there with those two when you know that your number was called alongside those other two guys?
Yeah, I think we knew that centerman was coming out there just to take the draw, and he was going to beeline off the ice if they wanted, so kind of just staying in front of our guys there, and then once we had the puck, just transitioning, moving around, picking people, and just trying to get open areas. And Philly took a shot from the slot, and I just picked up the rebound and did my best there.
You guys, or San Jose had a really good push there in the third period. Not the third period that you guys probably would have wanted, but what does it say about this team to be able to win even when you guys don't play your best hockey maybe for 60 minutes?
Yeah, I think we had an emotional high in the first period. Philper's coming back from injury for so long and scoring. I think guys were pretty pumped about that, and I think we just needed to come out with some energy in that third period and just came out a little flat and took a few goals to wake us up, and I was glad we got the 2 points in overtime.
Let's talk about the first, because Philp gets his first goal back since injury and one of his first shifts back from injury. What was that like on the bench? And I think you were probably the first to greet him after that goal as well. What was that like in that celebration?
Yeah, I mean, that's unreal. Just kind of surreal for him. He's been battling all year to try and get back, and just super proud of him to make this recovery and come back, and just kind of the hockey gods giving someone what they deserve. So proud for him.
Thanks, Dach.
Thank you.